We see the head coming on now. We're going to let the helicopter idle up and get this head speed up. I'm not having to touch it at all right now. We hear the head speed is good. We're going to advance the throttle stick now, and the helicopter is going to take off. Now it's all GPS stabilized on this, so we do not have to fly the helicopter. As you can see, all GPS stabilized. I'll walk out here with it. Ta-da! Hey pilots, welcome back to Motion RC. I'm your product specialist Wesley, and today we are out here with the Fly Wing 450 size Airwolf helicopter, available now at Motion RC. Now, you'll notice that my body has the painted windows. The new version of this aircraft is going to come with clear windows. The new version also comes with the little tail pieces that go back here, and I did add this piece. It's just a piece of clear Lexan, but I added that onto the body just to give it a little more scale appearance. Now, to get the Airwolf going, for customers that have had the Huey or any of the other Fly Wing helicopters, it's very similar. You can see that hatch just pops right off. I need to turn our transmitter on by holding the two buttons down right here. Once it powers on, make sure all your switches are up and away. Then we're going to plug the helicopter in. We're going to watch. There's actually a little red light right here, and maybe we can cut a shot in of it in a minute. But that little red light is going to turn to yellow when we put our switch right here to GPS mode. It's flashing yellow now. We're going to let that continue to flash until it turns green. That will mean it has GPS signal. And I'll try and hold it up here in a second. Maybe Lori can get a shot of it. Can you see that little flashing yellow light right there? Right there. And it just turned green. All right, so once that light's green, that means that we have GPS signal. We can also just go on ahead and walk around out in the field and make sure that that light stays solid green. Now we're out in this big open field and I've already checked it, and it does fly out here just fine. So now that we have that, all we need to do is step back a few feet. I'm going to come over here to this camera so I can show you what I'm doing on this. So now that we have the helicopter all set up, all our switches are to the top, what we're going to do is hold the sticks down into the outside for 5 seconds and then flip the stop to run. So down into the outside, 5 seconds, let go, flip it to run. We see the head coming on now. We're going to let the helicopter idle up and get this head speed up. I'm not having to touch it at all right now. We hear the head speed is good. We're going to advance the throttle stick now, and the helicopter is going to take off. Now it's all GPS stabilized on this, so we do not have to fly the helicopter. As you can see, all GPS stabilized. I'll walk out here with it. Ta-da! Now, to go forward, we simply give it forward stick. One-handed right now, guys. If we need to turn, we're going to use our rudder stick to turn the helicopter and bring it back over here. Now you get about a 5-minute flight time out of the Airwolf. But once again, bring it over here, and I can let go. It's amazing, guys. Now, it does have a few other features. I'm going to take it over here, Lori, to this open area. Get a little bit of altitude. Now, if I let go of the sticks, you're going to see it drops a little altitude and stops right where it is. If I take this button that says normal, 0, and 8, if I put it in 0, the helicopter is going to fly in a big circle now all on its own. So I don't even have to look at it. Right now I'm walking over here to the other camera. I'm not flying this. And it's going to fly in a circle on its own. It'll do this at any altitude. Make sure you're clear of the helicopter or any obstacles because it does not have obstacle avoidance. At any time I can flip it back to normal and the helicopter is going to stop right wherever I am. I can also flip it into figure 8 mode and it's going to fly that. So now it's going to fly a figure 8. I'm not touching the helicopter again. And it's going to fly a nice figure 8 just like that without me touching anything. The last thing we have is a motorcycle going by. I'm going to turn it into normal mode and bring the helicopter back over here. It does also have return to home. If we were to flip this, the helicopter would come back and land right in front of us. For right now, we're out on an event. I'm just going to fly the helicopter and enjoy it, but let's bring it over here. And it is fast if you actually want it to be. Very cool. Now, I'm going to go on and bring it down and land it. That is most of the features. In order to land this helicopter, simply hold down on the collective until the helicopter lands. We're going to bring it down gently. And then once it's on the ground, we're going to flip it from run to stop. So here we go. I'm going to do it one-handed. We're going to bring it down gently. Once it's on the ground, we're going to flip it from run to stop. And that's as easy as that helicopter is to fly. Guys, this is the Fly Wing helicopter, our Airwolf version of it. We have several of these models available now. I highly recommend you check them out if you've been thinking about getting into a scale-bodied helicopter. You know, this is semi-scale. I know that it's not perfect, but for a helicopter that you can take out of the box and enjoy and fly successfully, even if you've never touched a helicopter before, I highly recommend checking out one of these little guys. As always, guys, whether it's land, sea, or air, Motion RC has everything you want. We'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.